T, we're both OU fans, right?
Okay.
We believe that when people work hard, that life sometimes rewards you.
Sometimes, yeah.
That if we do things the right way, because
Okay.
so many people get rewarded in this world that just take the shortcuts, they don't do the right thing, the refs give them every call, Tom Brady, or they do stuff that's just like makes you want to just vomit sometimes.
Okay.
Oklahoma's nose to the grindstone, Tyler Childers style. We're
Okay.
doing all we can do.
Okay.
Does the SEC reward that? No, they don't. They give us a schedule that Diamonds would be jealous of the hardness of. Diamonds would say, hey, I'm soft compared to you.
Uh-huh. Is that it?
I don't know how we get tossed in a must-win year. Mm-hmm. Brent Venables on the hot seat. Mm-hmm. Jalapeno in a microwave hot. This dude, if he doesn't, hotter than a SpaceX engine.
Okay.
There's not many more I can go with right now because I'm just trying to. But the number one hardest schedule in all of football goes to, why is this not working? Goes to yours truly, the Oklahoma Sooners. Why won't this open? And what I love about it is you listen to Brent Venables in his interview this week, and he talks about how he is not afraid of any of this. That it's, I really like. Did you get a chance to listen to his interviews at all, or not?
Referring to me?
Yeah.
I got to listen to a little bit, and then I had to jump out because I had a bunch of patients in a row. But I don't think I got to the part about our schedule because that's not in my note. Or maybe I did.
But it
No,
was
I don't
just, it was a brutal.
Okay, but what do you want him to say? Oh, I'm shaking in my boots.
No. It was great. No, it was a great. No, I'm saying the interview was
You're
great.
saying like it
What I'm
awkwardly.
saying, the SEC just must hate Oklahoma. Now, Florida, not getting any better. Our friends Josh Huckabee and them. Shout out to you if you ever see this. We get it. They don't want to see us win. That's that old, the little joking thing they do all the time. They don't want to see us win. That's them. That's us. And our screen froze again. That's not the most fun thing in the world.
Yeah, he's trying to share the graphic and it's not wanting to work. Oh, it has it blocked.
Well, that's annoying.
Remember
I
how
don't know why.
you did that?
No, I do not know.
You messed up last time.
Let me go. No, I'm just going to go window here. I'm not worried about the sound for this one. This right here. People. The hardest schedule. Top 10 toughest schedules. Oklahoma, number 1.
Numero uno.
Florida, South Carolina, Syracuse, LSU, Wisconsin, Kentucky, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Kent State.
Poor Kent
now,
State.
what's funny about this?
Kent State trying to pay some bills.
There are 4 teams on here with a T in their name. One of them's not Texas. Where are they? Do you think they're in the bottom 10?
Probably.
I want to see payments. I want a Doge investigation into the SEC,
Right.
and I want it now.
Yeah, I would say I find it a little ironic that Texas fans last year tried to say
Everyone, watching
that
the flop
their
thing used to
schedule
count.
wasn't that tough. They're like, or that it was tough. Oh no, it was hard. Y'all are just saying, what happened to it being tough from top to bottom? It's like, yes, in theory, it is like SEC. But what that means is even the worst teams are going to beat some of the worst teams or even some of the best teams in other conferences. But when it came to the actual conference, you played the bottom half. But then the irony is now that I guess some of their fans didn't realize the schedule's just flipped for next year. You're playing all the same people. They're sitting there saying, we don't have anybody coming into Austin. This is trash. Why would they give us this schedule? I'm like, okay, so what you're saying is you don't have good teams coming into you played the same teams this year, but apparently this year they were all amazing. But
True.
next year, no? But
True.
anyways, I'm not worried about them. They have to win their games. We have to win ours. Yes, we clearly have the harder schedule, but we knew that. I'm not surprised. When it came out that we were going to have the toughest schedule of 2025, it was not shocking to me at all.
Right. And I think what's even more frustrating about it is because we're going to have a common opponent now with Texas and Michigan. Mm-hmm. And Michigan's going to progress probably to the mean because they're not a bad team. And they were horrible when Texas played them last year.
Yeah, they were really bad.
They were not good.
They literally, it's like they woke up against Ohio State. We're like, oh, hey, this is how we play football. And then they did well for the rest of the season.
Right. And so we're going to
Before that, they could barely tie their shoes.
You're 100% right. So we're going to have a common opponent with them, which is frustrating because it is a year in which in all seriousness, it's a year in which BV's schedule or whole career is going to be judged and probably determined. And what I love is like there's no backing down from BV. He's like, I love it. It was one of the coldest lines I've heard by a coach when he goes, I've had this mindset my whole career, and what am I going to call the defense because I'm good at it? It was, and then it just ends. And if we end up making it really far next year, winning a lot of big games, and our defense plays really well, that's going to be used in some.
Because I'm good at it.
Yeah. It's going to be clipped by teams that score on us or whatever, but it's going to be used in a lot of promo videos for Brent Venables, and I think rightfully so.
No, definitely. And I mean, we'd already talked about that if we didn't get somebody like super high caliber, there was no point anybody but Brent Venables calling the defense anyway. Especially when we got on Arbuckle, it's like, why not? What do we have to lose? So I'm excited because from our perspective, another great year of new teams that are good coming into Norman. Also another year of, it's kind of like, man, which trip do you want to take?
Yeah, no joke.
So if you can afford all of them, congratulations on being the 1%. How does it feel? But if you're like, a lot of us, you get to pick one.
Yeah.
Which we haven't decided yet.
Rightfully so. And yeah, we haven't really, have we?
Well, tentatively. We're thinking Tennessee, but also Tuscaloosa's looking pretty cool.
Pretty enticing. Yep.
But
it is, yeah. It's going to be an interesting schedule. I want to make sure I didn't have anything else on this. I kind of just abandoned my cold open.
Right, and we are going to go through it later and we're going to try to find people from other universities to come in and talk about that we're going to play and kind of do early takes, if you will, like ask them about how we think their team's going to be, what do they think is going to be the key to beating Oklahoma, what they're looking forward to, and things of that nature, especially in the summer when things cool down as far as like how far you've been from football, but then like you're heating up because of how close you feel like you're getting. So we're going to try to have some people come on and talk about their teams as well, from Texas, Michigan, Missouri. If you're out there, we'll find you.
We will find you. And,
like the Taken guy, Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
I will find you.
Derek
Hamilton. I will
Hamilton.
put you on our show.
Derek Hamilton says, hey guys, sorry I'm late. It's all good. Love y'all's show. Thank you, man. Keep up the great work. And look at Chad in his courtroom shit. I see. Thank you, man. Yeah. I had a hearing in Custer County.
No, I literally came home and changed. And as he was like kind of brushing his teeth, I was like, are you not going to change this guy? I don't have time. Like, we're already late. I'm like, okay. Like, we're going to be.
It's all good.
Starkly different. He just looks like Harvey Specter, and that's okay with me.
There will be. Thank you about that. Wish I had his bank account.
Same.
There will be some lessons, a little tip at the end of the show, by the way, and for the players, because if I see another second button done, federal crime, investigate, indictment, something.
Okay.
So that is kind of the, I guess, big picture right now for Oklahoma football.